The Knicks postgame show is presented by Tri-State Audi. Visit your Tri-State area Audi dealer today. Jalen Brunson, 19 of his 31 in the first quarter. The Knicks go 20 of 42 from downtown. Josh Hart, his best game of the year, 14 points, 9 rebounds. The Knicks bench combined for 46 points. And the Knicks are now 3-0 at home. Snapped their 3-game losing skid as they beat the Bulls 128-116. Great to have you with us, Bill Pito, along with Wally Zerbiak. So I asked Josh Hart at the end of the game there. Mike Brown wanted full 48 minutes. Did the Knicks come through? If they didn't do the full 48 minutes, they were awfully close tonight.
Very close. That's what you need to do to beat a good Bulls team who's coming to this season at 5-0. Avenge that loss from Friday night. I love the effort by everyone who got minutes. Listen, it is precious when you are put out on an NBA floor. You have to produce as a player, and you have to go out there and say, if my coach is putting me out in the game, he expects me to play at a high level. The bench played at a high level. Jordan Clarkson had his best game in a Knick uniform. Josh Hart, I think, had his best game so far this season, which was huge. And then Jalen Brunson continues to dominate. The ball continues to move. And one other thing that I love, Mike Brown's encouraging these guys to shoot threes. Green light, like shoot the three with confidence. And the Knicks delivered by shooting a high percentage.
Coming into this game, yes, only 5 games. They only shot 34% from 3 coming into this game. But in this contest, 20 of 42, including 13 of 21 from downtown, keyed the first half as well.
Yeah, and as a player, when you know your coach is encouraging you to let it fly and let it go, you shoot with confidence, and those threes start to snowball, and you start to make a bunch in a row. Karl-Anthony Towns, he even got involved. He's been struggling shooting the ball. You knew that wasn't going to last. He was 2 for 2 from that three-point line. And then Jordan Clarkson, this is why the Knicks went out and got him. The coveted free agent signing to solidify the bench, came in and just got buckets. That's what he does. OG Anunoby continuing to shoot the ball well. Josh Hart bouncing back off a tough performance on Friday night. Playing really, really well. And Landry Shamet just doing what he does, knocking down triples. How about the assists? Mikal Bridges tied his career high 9 assists. That was team basketball personified. You can see what Mike Brown brings. He brings an offensive Golden State Warriors type motion offense where everyone gets an opportunity to get hot, everyone gets an opportunity to touch the ball, and then defensively the Knicks also made some adjustments, giving up 135 on Friday night, only gave up 116 to this Bulls team. Knicks competed on the defensive end of the floor, which I love to see also.
Well, you're talking about Friday night. Knicks got off to what Jalen Brunson called was an unacceptable start Friday night. Brunson, it seemed, determined tonight to make it an acceptable first quarter because he was dominant with 19 of his 31 in the first 12 minutes.
Yeah, he's been really good this year. It's been incredible to see him up his game and just take it to another level and set the tone early. 19 points in that first quarter, looking to shoot just good quality shots, too. I mean, none of these shots are stressed. They're not one-on-one, really. They're just, open transition buckets there, easy layups. He's been really good taking the ball to the basket. His threes are starting to fall. I mean, this team is starting to come together. You can see what they're capable of. We said it was going to take a little bit of time, but talk about defending home court. I mean, this team could be a really dominant home court team. I remember last year I played with Mike Brown. We were 39-2 at home with the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2009, and the Knicks are off to a good start at home. This homestand is one that, you get to sleep in your own bed, you get to play on your rims in the world's most famous arena. You look at these teams coming in, the Knicks can take care of business if they continue to defend home court.
This is the first of 7 straight for the Knicks here at MSG. At the half, Wally, Knicks up by 8. Bulls trying to hang in there in the third quarter, but some key offensive sequences with great execution helped the Knicks maintain the lead. Tonight's thrilling moment brought to you by FanDuel Casino. Get your thrill on. We're taking a look at offensive execution here in quarter number 3 off a turnover as well.
Yeah, that's just, the Knicks are making teams pay when they turn the ball over. OG Anunoby's a great athlete. Mikal Bridges can run the floor. Knicks have guys that can play fast. And when you play fast, you get into more of a rhythm. You get more possessions. You get more opportunities at the basket. And you get those chances to make 5 in a row as a team, to make 2, 3 in a row as a player. And Mike Brown, I love the way he coaches offense. He lets you play free. And as a player, that's all you can ask for is just have a coach that lets you go. Lets your talent do this talking on the offensive end of the floor. And then on the defensive end of the floor, coach me up. get me to play as a team connected on the defensive end, and the Knicks look a lot more connected on the defensive end tonight.
So when you look at the comparison of what we saw tonight and what we've seen to this point, what was the biggest difference to you? Was it the shooting?
The shooting is going to come because the Knicks have been finding good looks. I just think it's just the snowball effect when you get multiple good looks at the three-point line. And the Knicks have capable shooters. So when you hit 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row, the other team just looks around like we got no answer for that. And that's what's going to start happening with this Knicks team, the way they're playing with the flow on the offensive end of the floor. But the biggest thing I saw, the improvement, was just the attention to detail on defense. The compete level. Monica mentioned it last time on Friday night. The compete level wasn't there on the defensive end of the floor by the Knicks. Tonight, it was there from the tip for 48 minutes, and that's what you have to do in this league because there are good offensive teams like the Bulls, and the Knicks competed on D, and that's why they got the win.
You mentioned Monica McNutt. Here she is now. Helped call the game, as always, on ESPN New York on the radio broadcast.
Hey, man, I'm going to stop you, Pito.
What?
Wally, I hear you.
You interrupting me? I didn't even get to say hello, Monica.
I'm very proud of the compete level, Wally. I'm with you. But, baby, when they were shooting 71% from the three-point line, I'm like, what universe is this? What is happening tonight? So I think for me, yes, the compete level, the game plan discipline, all of those things, you saw that. But I must say, and I said this on air, it was so refreshing to be able to use the word giddy as a description of how excited I was about the Knicks' performance in this ballgame.
And not giddy on the Bulls, who, by the way, had his 4th career triple-double against the Knicks and almost had a triple-double Friday night. If he had one more assist Friday night, it would be 5 career triple-doubles against the Knicks.
Yeah, but he's terrific, y'all. And if he can hold on to that sort of productivity, we'll definitely be having a conversation about him as an all-star. But on the flip side of that, I think this was the reaction and the response that you needed, because I think there were some nerves, and rightfully so. I have been saying to folks that you don't panic 5 games into the season, but I understand the concern. We all know what the expectation is here this year, and so I think to come in and have such an emphatic performance, to have 9 guys in the scoring column, not to miss a free throw, to limit your turnovers, to get on the glass, to have such an efficient shooting performance was really sort of the answer and sort of a glimpse of the promise of what it could look like with the leadership of Mike Brown in this group.
I agree. And Monica, it feels good to be 3-0 at home, dominating at the world's most famous arena. This is what Mike Brown does. He wants to defend the house every single night. When teams come in here, they are not going to get a win, and it is going to be very difficult to get a win. And I just think they're off to a great start at home, and that's a great sign moving forward for the rest of the season.
Monica, before we let you go, 46 bench points for the Knicks. Yeah. Friday night, they only had 21 bench points. Huge difference. Great games from Clarkson and Hart in particular.
100%. And I think to go back to our compete level statement, the starters, Jalen Brunson in particular, with those 19 first quarter points, they set the tempo, and that allowed everybody else to fall into place. And actually, we got Jordan Clarkson for our post-game interview, Pito, and he credited the ball movement and this team's commitment on the defensive end for allowing there to have energy that reverberated from both sides of the basketball to contribute to tonight's win.
Knicks with 31 assists. Monica, thanks as always. We'll see you tomorrow night. Knicks back home. They'll play host to the Wizards when we come back. Post-game comments from Knicks coach Mike Brown as his team beats the Bulls 128-116.